Hey, welcome to our little world. Hey, this is Don from the Nearly Historical Railroad channel. So we do model railroading stuff. We have fun doing it. We do it in HO3 and regular standard gauge HO stuff. If you haven't subscribed, do that because we have fun doing this stuff. If you're one of the newer subscribers, go back and check out the other videos. There's a lot of little fun spots in there, maybe some little tips. It's just kind of fun to watch. Binge watching is okay. Just check with any spouse you may have, whatever. So anyways, so my dad did some stuff and you missed it because I missed it. I didn't have a camera, so you missed it. I'm gonna show you some stuff my dad did over here. Let's do that. All right, so this is the area of St.Elmo, and between St.Elmo and Romley, we have this mine that I cannot remember the name of. Maybe I'll put it on the screen. Anyways, my dad got this siding spiked down and in place, kind of built this retaining wall. It's not in place yet, but it's there. This all lines up, works nice. So we have this in place. It's not powered up, but that's kind of cool. I don't like this ground throw here. It's not all the way in yet. But it's too close to this. Once I get rock mold on here, it's gonna be out another ½ inch. Don't like it. So I'm gonna try and run a rod that goes from here out this way and put the toggle out here somewhere. That will just make it work better, I think, if I can make that work. I have some ideas for this area that I'm not gonna share because I'm probably gonna change my mind and I don't want you to get you all excited and then disappoint you. But maybe I'll share it later. We'll see. Okay, got that out of the way. So now, need to kind of bring this land out a little ways. This mountain will kind of come down and be up here at some point, but I still need something to kind of attach it to and something to mount all this to. Oh, I should see if I have the parts for this. I think I do. All right, so I cut this close. I'm gonna put this up and I put this up so that I can see where it fits in here. I think I want to do one more. Be right back. See what I'm doing? Yeah, so that gives me a limit here. This will probably all be fascia someday. So this fits nice. I'm gonna go underneath and mark this. It's easy, really is. Okay, I'm gonna cut that. Where's my head? Hey, I got it cut. So, see how this fits in here. I think that's gonna work good. I have to secure it down somehow now. So, I'm gonna show you my cool idea, but I'm not actually going to do it. But I got this set up, so I thought I'd show you anyways. There was a track like that. It goes right into here really nice. And I don't want to put another turnout in, was never going to. But I have this extra ore dump and that could sit right here like that. And it could go into a mountain here as if the mountain went off that direction that way. But you know, the edge of the layout's here. So that would like be cool. And I'm just gonna make this track like they're just adding it in. They're just putting down ties or adding rail. They haven't cut into the main line yet. That way I don't have to. But you can see that there's progress with the mine and that's what they're going to do. So that was kind of one of my ideas. And I still kind of like the idea, but this corner is kind of a high foot traffic area. We don't want this sharp corner. We're gonna cut this out further. I was gonna have the fascia go from here down, and I'm thinking it would look better if this was all like rock cliff from here. So we're kind of gonna go with that. So now that I got this all cut and fitting nice, I don't think I'm going to use it. I am thinking this guy, instead of doing that whole rod, let me show you what I was gonna do with that. So this is like hollow tube. So I was gonna put a tube down in here, take piano wire or some other wire, run that through this tube and get it out here, and then put this ground throw over here so you could do it from here. That actually works. I've seen that done several times. That's something you can do. That's what I was going to do, but not anymore. We've been talking about it. I'm not gonna do it, just for whatever. I think I'm just gonna put this on this side Then when we build this mountain, I can just kind of start it from over here. I want to have some trees and stuff in here, but I think you can still reach in there and reach that. Could put a tortoise in there, but it's a little siding. I hate to spend the money on a tortoise for a 1.5 foot long siding that you could kind of reach. So I think I'm just gonna try to put this in there. And maybe that will change. Let's see. Okay, and to prove that this isn't all about me, my dad's actually working on some track over here. A little bit of narrow gauge track that we need to lay. And John he's been hanging out over here. I think he's making some kind of mechanism so the train doesn't hit the floor if it comes off this way. I'm not sure what he's got planned, but he's got something in mind. Right now he's over helping Jim though, because Jim is here too. They're working on putting a tortoise in here for the turnout that goes off into Jim's land out there. So that's what they're doing.
You know, if you could turn peach trees upside down, you could pick them up easier.
Easier to pick. Everything would be low-hanging fruit.
Turn a peach tree upside down, it'd be easier to pick. So the reason he said that is because Jim, once again, has reminded us that a lot of this train layout work would be so much easier if we could just flip the train layout upside down and work on the other side of it. So anyways, I think we should just get rid of all of the turnouts and just have like a big loop. No tortoises to worry about, no frogs to power, no dead frogs. It's just one big long loop. Maybe 2 loops that don't connect to each other.
Garden railroaders have come to that conclusion also.
So you don't know it, but John is actually a garden railroader. But he likes hanging out with us.
Not a garden railroad.
What? He's not. Well, okay, he has a garden railroad, but not a garden railroad.
Yeah. Well, my wife has a garden railroad. I'm just one of the employees.
Okay, so I'm back over here at this turnout. This may look familiar because I took that board out, so this is square one. Starting over with this idea. Remember, model railroading is fun. Sometimes you get a little frustrated though, but let's just do it a different way. So anyways, I'm gonna mark this board, we're gonna put this in, and we're gonna just put this guy on this side of the turnout rather than that side. Not doing any of that other fancy stuff. Basically, John talked some sense into me. I'm gonna mark this. There. That's how you can add a little piece of wood. Just go that way. This is a different thickness from that, so it's easier to go that way. As long as we didn't hit that feeder wire and that feeder wire. So what did we do?
We put the tortoise in and we were having trouble with the operation. We had a 1/2 inch hole up here, but down below in the wood it was not big enough. So we actually pulled the turnout out, took the turnout out, and bored the hole down in. So we got some working room down there on that tortoise.
And definitely, sometimes you get a turnout in and you gotta take it back out and redo it. So I was just talking about one over there I might redo. We'll see. Anyways, we're getting there. We're making progress. Checking in on Jim and Dawn. Here's a little tip when you're doing a tortoise. You can put that rod in the tortoise, get it through the turnout where you need it, and you can put a clamp on here because you don't have the tortoise mounted yet, and it kind of holds the tortoise up against the layout underneath until you can get it secured.
All right, let's get this other screw on here.
That's easy.
There you go. Another tortoise.
Boy, I do good work.
Where's wires? Right out.
I think Jim and John have figured out the best way to put in tortoises. They start it and then they say, okay, Don, come here and make it work. And my dad finishes it because every tortoise is its own unique challenge, right? I don't know, maybe there's easy ones. Okay, our layout's from 1969, okay? There's a lot of stuff to work around.
That's the hard part, holding it and then somebody has to check it on
I
top.
think I did those 5 over there against the wall.
How'd you do it by yourself? Because if nobody's checking
It
it
was
out,
work. I was experience, put it that way.
you were doing it all from the bottom then.
Yeah,
You were determined.
I did. I put that on there, and then I would move it one side. I had to get up and check it, and go back down, and
Okay,
you
that's
go
how you
up
did
and
it.
down, just
That's how you
like
did
a
it.
yo-yo.
So, we got feeders hooked up, and we have track power on the siding. And we got the ground throw physically connected and electrically connected underneath. So, it's routing power to the frog, finally. Not a dead frog. So now, just need to clean the track on the siding, grab a locomotive and test it out. But, it's like after 10 o'clock, I need to get home. Everything has power, just need to test it out, but you know, there could be some track issues and that just leads into other stuff and I don't want to deal with that right now. We'll test it out next time. So anyways, subscribe if you haven't already, ring the little bell so you get notifications when new videos come out. It's down there that, you know, yeah, gives you notifications when new videos come out. Again, like I mentioned at the beginning, if you're kind of a new subscriber, go back and look at the other videos. They're fun. They got lots of little funny little things. At least I think so. Some people that comment think so. So you might enjoy it. Anyways, I'm blabbing. Scott was not here. I think he called in sick. My dad, Don, was here, John was here, and Jim was here. So that's it. We didn't get real far, but that's okay. It's much farther than we were before. It's good. All right, goodbye. Hey, it's not right either.
Reason for